Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the playoffs here in Season 7 as your Detroit Lions take on the New York Giants here in the divisional round. And this is gonna be amazing here in the playoffs as we look to three-peat. We have won the last two Super Bowls, but this one might be the toughest because we're not facing the Bears anymore in the divisional round. We're facing the New York Giants, who have Jeffrey Skillen at quarterback. He is a number 7 ranked quarterback. He already has an MVP under his belt. Saquon Barkley is still under 30 years old, 99 overall. No surprise there. The number 2 running back in the league. They do have a pretty good trio of receivers. Mecole Hardman, A.J. Brown, and Will Fuller. Those are pretty capable receivers. And then on defense, their leader is Jabril Peppers, number 8 strong safety in the NFL right now. He is elite. And going into this game, we are making a change. Kerry Reedy will get the start at running back for us. Kennedy Brooks just has not shown any type of explosiveness. We signed him to a long-term deal before the offseason, but he's still going to remain with the squad. So let's kick off Season 7's playoffs as we do kick the ball away. Our only home field advantage of this playoffs if we do advance. And out comes Jeffrey Skillen to lead this Giants offense out onto the field. Actually had lower numbers than Justin Fields. 29 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, but only 3,300 yards. Helped out a lot by Saquon Barkley. And here they go to start out on offense. So here's a handoff to start out the game. This time Saquon Barkley does spin around and he picks up about a gain of 4, maybe 5 yards. As that eventually gets it to a 3rd and 3 from the shotgun. Skillen, his first pass, throws across the middle, and that is caught. And that is A.J. Brown for his first catch of the game, and it is a first down. So now from about the 47-yard line, this time run a screen pass out to Saquon. He tries to make a man miss and Rich Patton, but there is a tackle from behind. That's Sean Chapman, the defensive tackle. And now that brings it to a 3rd and 12. Skillen from the shotgun. He's got all day to throw. He's going to try to scramble himself. He breaks the tackle and fights forward for the first down marker. And that one is enough for a first down. Gain of 13 for the quarterback. So now 2nd and 10 here from the pocket. Throws to the right side. Saquon picks up a block downfield on Vincent McLeod. And he's going to pick up a huge gain as Skillen starts out this game 5 for 5. Saquon does the rest on that one as they get it inside the 5. Here is the backup running back. That is Marlon Mack getting a carry, and he is not going to get a gain of anything, and that brings it to a 3rd and goal from the 5. This time Skillen tries to scramble, but he's not getting away. Rich Patton is there for the QB spy. He gets credit for the half sack, and they do settle for 3. As our offense does come out onto the field. Justin Fields, like I said, comparable numbers to Skillen, but 700 more yards on the season. Let's see how he holds up here in the playoffs, trying to go for his 3rd ring. So the first play here on a 2nd and 12. Here is Justin Fields. He's scrambling up the middle, and he will pick up a gain of 13 on that one, and it's a first down scramble. So under center now. From the 45-yard line, throw across the middle. That is Marlon Yarbrough, who's playing a lot more on the outside now since the injury from Keon Knight. And now we hand it off to Austin Eckler, who breaks free, and he's going to be gone. That's a touchdown. That was a quick drive and a 6 points on the board. Austin Eckler, he has been a pretty good signing for us. I wouldn't say that he is a necessity to sign in the offseason, but he has been really, really special for us. I really, really like what he's been doing as a 3rd down back, and he makes it 7-3. So here is Skillen back out on the field. Here's a throw to the right side. It's Will Fuller, who puts on a couple of juke moves and gets tackled from behind, and then he is shaken up on that play, and I think that's kind of lifelike there. Will Fuller is always hurt. So 1st and 10. This time the fake jet sweep, and Saquon gets it on the handoff, and he almost breaks a tackle, but it's a gain of 12 yards and another first down for this Giants offense. So under the center this time, another handoff. Nice blocking by their offensive line. Opens up a big hole for Barkley. That is going to be a gain of 9 yards. So under center this time. They're going to hand it off one more time. Saquon following his blocks, and he will pick up about a gain of 8 yards. And now they are moving the ball well on both of these drives. is can our defense come up with a stop, maybe even a turnover. Handoff to left side. It's Saquon, but he's going to be stopped in the backfield. That is Rich Patton, who's been all over the field this game. And that eventually brings it to a 3rd and 7. This time, a handoff. Saquon puts on a move, and he will pick up the first down. We have not been able to keep this offense off the field as Saquon Barkley has run the ball extremely well. So inside the 10-yard line, here's a handoff to the backup running back. That is Marlon Mack. He gets in, and they do take the lead here 10-7. As out comes our defense to start the second quarter. And let's see what Fields can do. From the shotgun, the first pass out to the middle of the field. That's Austin Eckler, who makes 2 men miss, and he picks up a first down on that one, showing some burst. And now that brings it to another first down. We do lose 10 yards after a penalty, and we do get it to a 2nd and 18. Fields throws to the right side, wide open. T.J. Hockenson, who's been the #1 tight end for us throughout the duration of this franchise, and that is a first down. So now here it's Kerryon. He checks in the game. Draw play. He tries to break to the outside and use his speed, but he only picks up a gain of 5 yards. And that eventually brings us to a 3rd and 5. 5 wide receivers out there. Throw across the middle. It's going to be caught by Henry Ruggs, but then he coughs it up. And that is going to be a fumble and a turnover here. And wow, Henry Ruggs wide open. He had 1 man to beat on that one. And Jabril Peppers comes up with a huge hit and recovery. And he ends up with the turnover. And now they take over at about the 48-yard line. Here's Skillen under center. This time handed off to the right side. And that is a great stop. Bryant Ryan, Sean Chapman, and Rich Patton are all in there for the stop. So now at the 48-yard line, 3rd and 10. Here's Skillen from the shotgun. Throws across the middle, and he's got a man open. That's Mecole Hardman for a first down. And you know he's going to be in the Super Bowl. I wonder what he's going to do. They have a ton of speed. Speaking of the Super Bowl, they have a ton of speed on that Chiefs team. But back to the game. Here's a handoff up the middle. Saquon, he picks up a gain of about 7 or 8 yards. And that eventually brings it to the 22-yard line. Here for a 2nd and 3. Play action fake throw across the middle. And Skillen is just carving our defense up. 9 for 9 to start this game for 117 yards. And that's another first down. So they get it inside the 10-yard line here for a 3rd and goal. This time Skillen tries to scramble out to the right side, and Rich Patton is on him, and he makes this tackle at the 5. And they are going to have to settle for the field goal. And now they eventually get it to a 13-7 game here, as now we get the ball back with under a minute and a half left here in this first half. Here is Fields from the shotgun, facing a 3rd and 8. They might get the ball back, but here's a throw, and it's tipped at the line, and wow. We are going to have to punt this ball away, and here come the Giants back out on offense, and they're set up with great field position after a pretty good return. Here is Saquon getting the draw play up the middle, and they do elect to call a timeout, and that eventually brings them to a 3rd and 6. They could possibly go up by 2 touchdowns here. Skillen from the shotgun throws off his back foot, and he is going to be almost picked off, and that is going to be a dropped interception. And the Giants are going to line up for the field goal and knock this one through. So with 40 seconds left, 2 timeouts, we're not going to be able to do anything, and we end up going into halftime with the deficit. It is now 7-16. Let's see if we can come back in the second half. So here we go to start the second half, and I got to admit, we are doing everything we can on offense, but our defense is not holding up. First pass out to the left side. It's going to be caught by Henry Ruggs, who gets a block downfield, and he does get to about the 37-yard line, pushed out of bounds, and that's going to be a first down. So here is Fields now from the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass at the 37. He's going to scramble out to the right, buy some time, and he doesn't have anybody to throw it to, but he does at the last second. He finds Austin Eckler, and that's about a gain of 20 yards on that one. And now we get it inside the 20-yard line, inside of field goal range. Here's a play action fake this time. Throw to the end zone. Josh Oliver has it in his hands, and he is going to drop it. That was a sure touchdown. And that brings it to a 3rd and 9. Fields throws to the right side. He's got Henry Ruggs, who tries to fight for the first, but Peppers is there for the stop. So now it's 4th and 3. We're going to line up to go for it. It's the divisional round of the playoffs. It's the playoffs nonetheless. Here's Fields, throws to the left side. He picks up Marlon Yarbrough, who does get to the sticks. Only needed 3, we got 4, and it's a first down. So now at about the 1-yard line, change of play at the line, throw across the middle. It is Galladay for another touchdown. And there we go. Now we're back within 3 points. And I did edit out, actually, now that I realize it. We threw an interception in the first half, which is why they have 16 points instead of 13. So my bad on that part. So now here is the Giants back out on offense, facing a 3rd and 9 here in the third quarter. Here's a dump ball pass to the left side, and that's going to be Saquon. He can't get around. Big play, Slay. That's a great one-on-one tackle that time, and we do get them to punt the ball away. And now here we are back on offense with a chance to take the lead. Here is Austin Eckler starting out the next drive, but he's getting stopped in the backfield. That's a loss of 2 yards. So now we get it to the 49-yard line for a 3rd and 12. The Giants are sending a blitz from the left edge. Here's a throw on the run, and it's caught by Marlon Yarbrough. He's got it. Big gain on that one. That's a great throw on the run by Justin Fields. It's a gain of 25 and a first down. So now inside the 25-yard line, another draw play, and Eckler will roll forward 8 yards on that one. He's got 70 yards rushing on just 8 attempts. So now from the 16-yard line, here facing a 2nd and long. Fields throws to the end zone. He's got a man open, and it's going to be knocked away from Galladay. That's great defense. Maybe Justin Fields could have put it in a better spot, but now that brings it into a 3rd and 12. This time Fields moves up the middle, puts on a move, and gets to about the 6-yard line. 4th and 2. What should we do? How about we go for it? Here we go. From the shotgun, we bring in Kerry Reedy. He gets the handoff, tries to fight forward, and he will get stopped at about the 4. So the Giants take back over here with the 3-point lead, and now they are stuck at about their 4-yard line. So they're going to hand it off, give themselves some real estate. Here's Saquon breaking free, and he does have a lot of room and nobody in front of him. Vincent McLeod is going to chase him down. Let's see if he can make the tackle, and he does at about the 14-yard line. Saquon Barkley doing it all for the Giants, and that's a huge run. And now, just like that, they're inside of field goal range. So on the next pass, deep throw, and it's caught in the back of the end zone. Mecole Hardman, that's a touchdown. This lead is back to 2 scores, and now the Giants may be in control to start this 4th quarter, now with a 10-point lead. So now here's Fields from the shotgun, this time scrambling out to the right side. He's got a man wide open across the middle. It's Henry Ruggs who's got speed. He gets to about the 35-yard line for a big first down. So now 1st and 10 at about the 34-yard line. 9.5 minutes left. Throw to the right side. It's going to be caught in traffic by Marlon Yarbrough. That's an athletic play. There's going to be a flag on the play. That's pass interference, and it's going to go against the defense, so we will decline that one. And now here we are at about the 18-yard line. Here for a 2nd and 15. Fields throws to the left side. He's got Yarbrough again, who's been really, really busy in this one. And now he gets inside the 10-yard line here for a 3rd and 4. This is a crucial play from the shotgun. Here's Fields. He steps up in the pocket, tries to roll out, and he tries to get to the first down marker, and he will, but he coughs it up, and look at it. It's sitting on the sideline, and the Giants recover it. But take another look. It looks like the ball is on the out of bounds line, so that is going to remain possession here with the Lions. Even though it said they recovered the ball, it will stay in our possession. So 1st and goal from the 1. Here's a quick throw to the right side. It is caught. Touchdown. Everybody's getting involved. It is Dustin Revolt. Remember, he was a undrafted free agent a few seasons ago. And now this lead is back to 3 points, as now here is Skillen back out onto the field. Throw to the left side. He's got Evan Ingram for a first down. So 1st and 10. 6.5 minutes left here in this game. Here's a throw across the middle. It's caught by A.J. Brown, but only about a gain of 3 or 4 yards. And that brings it to about the 2nd and 6 here at the 47. Another throw. Ingram again. He's got it. 35 to the 35. And it's a first down. Skillen is pretty much perfect this game. 17 for 20 it doesn't hurt that you have Saquon Barkley behind you as well. Here's a throw across the middle, and it's picked off. The first mistake of the game by Skillen. And look at Patton, he puts on a move and makes another one miss. And he's gonna be off to the races. It's a touchdown the other way. And Rich Patton, like always, comes through in the playoffs. He had 0 interceptions in the regular season. He comes up with his first one there, and it's a 27-23 game just like that. So back on offense, here's a deep throw, and it's picked off again. Vincent McLeod on the opposite end of this one. 2 interceptions in the last 2 passes, and Jeffrey Skillen may be folding under pressure. Let's see if we can seal this game up. Now we have the lead, and that's a great defensive clutch play by Vincent McLeod. So 27-23 now. We're going to try to run this ball. Here's Reedy in the game. He breaks to the outside. Big gain on a first carry, and that's going to be about a gain of 20 yards to about the 50-yard line, and it's a first down. As now this clock winds down inside of 4 minutes. Quick throw. It's Yarbrough again. Gain of 7. He's over 100 yards in this game. So from the 43, here's a 3rd and 3 carry. Up the middle, Kerry Reedy tries to fight forward, and he will get 3 yards. Let's see if they give it to him, and they do. It's a first down. And now we wind this clock down inside of 2 minutes. We just got to get a couple first downs, and this game is over. Here's a run up the middle. Austin Eckler, he gets stopped. And that brings it to a 3rd and 3. The Giants called their first time out. Here's a handoff to the left side, and it's going to be a tackle on Reedy, just short of the first down marker. It's 4th and 1, so I am going to kick the field goal, take the 3, and give ourselves a 7-point cushion. As now one more turnover, and we are on to the NFC Championship. Here's a throw to the right side. It's going to be caught by Evan Ingram, and that is another nice gain by Ingram. He's been busy in this one as well. So 2nd and 2. Skillen throws across the middle, wide open. That's Saquon Barkley for another first down. As now they play hurry up as they hurried up to the line. And now on a 1st and 10 throw. Dump off pass once again to Barkley, and he's not going to go anywhere. They're going to have to call a timeout soon, but they don't. They decide to hurry it up to the line. Throw to the right side, and it's almost picked off. A.J. Brown was there, and he gets out of bounds. And now that brings it to a 3rd and 2 at about the 50-yard line. Throw across the middle. It's caught by Brown again. It's a first down, but the clock still continues to run, as now this clock is within 30 seconds left in this game. Here is Skillen. Throw across the middle. He's got a man. He's wide open, and it's a big first down run, and they are going to call a timeout. And now David Moore makes it 1st and goal at the 9. Here is Jeffrey Skillen. Throw across the middle, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown. James Anderson was right there for the deflection, and he could not get a hand on it. And wow, they come all the way back on that final drive, and now we head into overtime. And let's see, we have won the toss, so we will receive, and our offense comes back out onto the field. A touchdown wins it here in overtime. So we start out this overtime period with a 5-wide set. Throw across the middle. It's Yarbrough again. He has been really, really busy, and it's a first down. So from the 48-yard line, here's a handoff. Kerry Reedy up the middle, and he will follow his blocks. That's some patience right there, and it's a gain of 7 yards, as that eventually brings it to a 3rd and 3. From the 41, handoff. Austin Eckler, he's got a big hole up the middle, and it's a first down to about the 34-yard line. And now we get another fresh set of downs here at about the 33. Now at a 2nd and 9. 5 wide out here again. Here's a throw, and it's wide open. Henry Ruggs, he tries to use his speed, and he can't get around the last defender. That's Josh Jackson, and it's a first down, but that one could have ended it. As now that gives us a fresh set of downs here at the 10-yard line for a 1st and 10. Handoff, Eckler stuffed, and he will lose maybe 1 or 2 yards. And that eventually brings it to a 3rd and 11 after not moving the ball on 2nd down. Here's a throw to the end zone, and it's going to be Galladay, just thrown a little bit too high. Galladay seemed like he was open and could have walked in. And wow, we had to settle for the field goal. So now a touchdown wins it for the Giants. A field goal, we get the possession back, and the next score would win after that. So here are the Giants back out onto the field. Here's a throw across the middle. That's Ingram again. Another first down for him. Skillen is 25 of 30 in this game. Ingram has 9 receptions as well. Skillen from the shotgun. 1st and 10 throw. Wide open. It's going to be caught. And another first down. A.J. Brown on the opposite side of that one. So now from the 38-yard line, now facing a 3rd and 3. Saquon Barkley lined up next to Skillen. He's going to throw right back to him. He's going to fight forward, puts on 2 juke moves. And look at this, almost made a 3rd man miss. And wow, Barkley gets inside the 20-yard line on that one. And now they're at about the 16-yard line. Here's a throw out to left side. Marlon Mack checks in. He's got the catch. And it's only a gain of 2 as that brings it to a 3rd and 3 from the 14. Handoff to the right side. It's Marlon Mack, but he gets stopped from behind. That is Jelani Tavai. We will burn a timeout and give us enough time to drive the length of the field if they do make this field goal, and they do. So 33-33 and one last drive to go. So here we go. A field goal wins it. So let's get into field goal range. Play action fake on the first pass. Throw deep down the middle, and it's caught by Galladay. Once again, a big-time throw by Fields, and it's a first down. And now we are just inside of Joe Gammon's range as we try to run the ball. Eckler breaks a tackle, and he gets to about the 30, as now we are well within his range. And now there's 13 seconds left here in overtime. Handoff just to get it to the middle of the field, and we do just that. And this clock will wind down as we call a timeout and line up here for the game-winning field goal. This one will send us to the NFC Championship. And if the snap is good, this should be game. But the kick is blocked, and the Giants fall on it. And they're not just going to fall on it, they're going to scoop it and score the other way. And that is a touchdown, and that is how this game ends in the divisional round. What a way to end Season 7. Heartbreak hits Detroit, and look at this. A blocked field goal in the playoffs, return for a touchdown. Who would have thought our season would end like that? Wow. Jeffrey Skillen was absolutely pretty much perfect besides 2 throws. He was 30 for 35. Fields was pretty good as well. Eckler ran the ball well. Kerry Reedy ran the ball well. Everybody did their part, but we still ended up short. And that is going to end Season 7 as we are not going to three-peat as Super Bowl champions. Wow. But honestly, you know, our pass rush usually gets sacks, but I got to admit, Trey Flowers was nowhere to be found in this game. And it really did hurt us. We do depend on the pass rush to be there for us. And maybe their offensive line is way better than what we think. But Saquon ran for 19 attempts, 145 yards. But they came away with 514 total yards of offense. And that ends up being the game. And that's how this season is going to end. Wow. So next episode will be the off season. I will recap it very, very briefly, and I will talk about the future of this series next episode. So tragedy hits the Lions here in Season 7. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. We got to look forward to the next season. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah, they filling out these job applications. Life got hard after high school graduation. I went to college and your boy got financial aid. They gave me money, then I went and bought a pair of J's. And I bought a pair of shades. And I bought a new computer. Had $400 left, spent the rest on...